Hi, welcome back to Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Jenny filling in for Whitney. I've got great news. She's coming back Tuesday, so when you come back on Tuesday, she'll be here with you instead of me. But today's Friday, and it's a feature Friday with Love Notions. Today's pattern is the band camp shirt. Now this shirt's really fun because it comes in a men's pattern and a women's pattern. It's a boxy fit. It's got a ton of sleeve options, different pocket options, different yoke options, and has a camp collar. And Whitney made it for her son Jack last year as a bowling shirt. I think it turned out really, really cute. If you want to see some more inspiration, click on the link down in the description box and you can see what some of the other testers or the other ambassadors made. And there's some really fun ones that they made, like family matching shirts or family coordinating shirts. So if there's a loved one in your life that you either want to embarrass or you want to match, you should go grab this pattern for $6 today. And that is $6 for the women's pattern and $6 for the men's pattern. So go grab that. We have a code for an extra 10% off, and that code is Gidget10. That code's going to be changing next week, so this is the last week you'll use Gidget10 for 10% off. Another announcement, at tomcatstitchery.com, it is the last day for enrollment for Pattern Fitting 101. We are super excited to start this class again with this session. Lots of students lining up, and we don't want you to miss out on it. So if you haven't enrolled, this is your last day to do it. Go to www.tomcatstitchery.com/PF101 to get enrolled. I have notes too, see? And Precious Fabric is wrapping up for the month of September. Remember, here in the US, it is National Sewing Month, and we at Tomcat Stitchery, with a lot of our Instagram and YouTube friends, are celebrating that month with Precious Fabric. I have been seeing so many beautiful garments be posted on Instagram, and I don't want you to miss out on seeing those. So make sure you're following Tomcat Stitchery on Instagram. But if you want to join the challenge and enter to win some prizes, we're going to need you to tag your picture with our Instagram account, tomcat.stitchery, and use the hashtag PreciousFabric25. That way we can see and repost what you've made, and you'll be entered in for some of these really great prize packages with some of our digital sponsors. By the way, this is open worldwide. Prizes are digital, so we don't have to worry about shipping and all the other headaches that are going on right now. Okay, now we're going to jump into what I'm standing next to. So Whitney's been gone, and I have been working on some sewing in her absence, and recently Seamwork released this new pattern called the Orla Skirt. And this Orla Skirt is adorable. It is an A-line princess seam skirt. It's got little inseam pockets that they close with buttons, and it is fully lined. And I thought, I think my skills are ready for this. I think I'm ready to roll on this. I'm going to make this skirt. And I had some really cute plaid boucle fabric that I was like, okay, perfect. I'm going to make this skirt. And I opened up the fabric and I didn't have enough. So I came over and I got into Whitney's stash and I found this beautiful, we call this an ocean blue. You could call it a forest green. It's kind of like when Whitney calls her yellow color the macaroni and cheese, and somebody else is like, but it's a marigold. You can name it whatever you want, but it's just this really lovely green. And I am a Moonlit Summer in the color Guru world. This is Ava's card. We're similar, not exactly the same, but just to show you, I picked this greenish color, and it's going to go with everything in my wardrobe. So while it might not be like some really standout statement piece, this is going to be a great anchor piece for me into the upcoming season. So I was looking at the Orla skirt that they have released, and I'm sure Whitney's popped up a picture here up at the side, and you'll notice it's a mini skirt. And I was a little hesitant because I think the mini skirt's going to look great on Whitney's daughter or my daughter, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. Well, if you're a Seamwork member, you can download the expansion pack for the lengthened skirt. And we're Seamwork members. And if you want to be a Seamwork member as well, we've got a discount code for 50% off the membership. And it comes with a ton of perks. And those perks should all be popped up around me somewhere. But basically, you can get these exclusive patterns in the membership. And if you want to get that, just go to tomcatstitchery.com resources. You'll find a seamwork box and click on that link and it'll get you that discounted membership. So like I said, came over to Whitney's and I was FaceTiming her and I said, I think I'm going to make this skirt and I'm going to use this fabric. Is it okay? She says, yeah, it's from Joyce's stash. Let's give it some life. Let's bring it out. What I neglected to talk about with Whitney is the weight of the fabric. So this pattern calls for a cotton twill, a denim, a corduroy. You could even use some linen blends, brushed cotton, or some lightweight suiting. And I was kind of thinking, well, I wanted a wool skirt, and so here's some wool, and it's a really pretty color. This is what's going to happen. It might be a little heavyweight for a skirt, but I was going to roll with it. So I started cutting this out. And I called in some reinforcements. I called in my mom. She was coming to visit me and I said, the timing could not be better. I'm so glad you're here. I just cut out this skirt and I'm gonna need your help. So between the two of us, I would stand and pin all the seams and then hand it to her on the machine. And we just kept that going back and forth. I pinned, she sewed, I ironed, I pinned, she sewed, I ironed. We just kept on going and we finished the skirt in about 5 hours. And that's with us pausing, taking a look at the directions. We ate some dinner. We maybe unpicked a seam or two to get it how we wanted it to lay. But I'm pretty proud of this. This skirt is fully lined. So we've got a full lining in here. We've got an invisible zipper. We have inseam pockets. We knocked this out. And I don't want to say we. My mom sewed this skirt and I was her assistant. So I am thrilled how it turned out. We had to stop at the end of the time because I didn't have any cool buttons that would go with this. So I popped over to a store local to our area that has a great button selection. If you're in the Indianapolis area, be sure to swing into French Seam on the northeast side. Their buttons are spectacular. And we probably looked at 6 or 7 different buttons and we found these ones that I couldn't even match better than what you would think. So now I have this skirt that's going to be a kind of a foundational piece in my wardrobe going in from fall and into winter. And while it's beautiful on its own, I'm really excited to show you how I'm planning on styling it. And we are in kind of just the beginning of fall, where things are maybe a little chilly in the morning and chilly in the evening, but you want to just dress in layers. And we're going to go into that dark, cold winter. And I think that this is going to be a beautiful color for the holiday season. I think it's going to be really warm because I use this wool coating and it's lined, and I'll be able to pair it with boots if we go to out to dinner somewhere really nice this winter, or maybe services for the holidays. So I am really excited about it, and I cannot wait to show you how I styled this. Okay, so what did you think? Let me know in the comments which was your favorite outfit. I have to say mine is the denim shirt with the cowboy boots. I think it's just kind of fun. But let me know what you think and how you would style this. If you're thinking about doing this skirt, it's a great foundational piece for fall to winter. That's all I have today. I'm so excited for Whitney to be back. I'm sure you are too. In the meantime, happy sewing. We'll see you soon.